Hey there. I'm Michigan Representative Fred Upton, Chairman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee. Our panel has been active in crafting solutions to improve health care for the American people, as well as conducting thoughtful oversight of the President's health care law. And over the past year, we've become all too familiar with the troubled rollout of the law with its broken promises, missed deadlines, delays, special waivers, and now website crashes. And this week, in this committee room, 4 of the lead contractors responsible for the troubledhealthcare.gov website testified about what went wrong. And next week, we're going to hear directly from Health and Human Services Secretary Sebelius. Despite hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars invested, the website still does not work for most. So at a time when we can do everything from ordering a pizza, flowers, airline tickets, banking, paying bills, they expect the same reliable service from healthcare.gov, and it's still not ready for prime time. Over the months leading up to the October 1st launch, top administration officials and lead contractors appeared before this committee, looked us in the eye, and they assured us repeatedly that everything was on track, except that it wasn't, as we now know all too well. The broken healthcare.gov website has captured the nation's attention. But this is more than a website problem. We're also concerned about what happens next. Will enrollment glitches become provider payment glitches? Will patients show up at the doctor's office or hospital only to be told that they are not in the system? And is the personal information that Americans provide as part of the enrollment process really safe from cyber hackers and identity theft? Oversight is not about blame. It's about accountability and transparency. And it's about fairness for the American public. So in a few short months, families across the country are going to be subject to penalties under the law's individual mandate. How can the administration punish innocent Americans by forcing them to buy a product that many cannot afford from a system that simply does not work? And what about the promises that health care costs would go down, and that Americans could keep their health plans if they liked them, no matter what? The reality in communities across the country is that premiums are going to be much higher, for some as high as 400%. And millions of Americans are receiving unwelcome notices that their plans are being terminated. Believe it or not, more people are receiving cancellation notices in just 3 states than are applying in all 50 states. That's not what health reform promised. And in the past few days, the bipartisan chorus has been growing to delay the individual mandate, to delay the penalty that Americans would face for being unable to purchase insurance through this broken system. That's the good news. The business mandate was delayed, and it's only fair that individuals and families receive the same treatment. And likewise, we should look for bipartisan solutions to allow Americans to keep their current insurance. After all, that was President Obama's solemn promise during the health care debate. So we're going to continue working towards patient-centered reforms that keep costs down for folks, all the while improving quality of care. This is a matter of fairness for all. And if you're facing hardships as a result of the law, we want to hear from you. So please go to www.gop.gov/yourstory to share your experience. Thank you, and God bless.